Let me ask you a question. Who would you rather be? The kind of guy that pulls up in a Lambo wearing a $5,000 suit but looks like a fat fuck and a nerd? Or an absolute G that although he has no money, he has presence, game, looks like a savage and still manages to have a great lifestyle? If you truly want to seize this only shot that you get in life, I'm sure that you appreciate things more than just having money. Because if you don't look like a savage and a G, you can really live life. Look, whether you accept it or not, if you're a loser without money, you will still be a loser once you get money. Yeah, it will be just an upgraded version of that loser, maybe more expensive and more flashy, but still you will get no girls and nobody will respect you. Or at least they won't do it because of your personality. The way it goes is you become a G first, even if you don't have money, because if not, you never will. And you're probably out there thinking that being broke is your biggest problem, but let me tell you that it's not. Your biggest problem is being weak, shy, and insecure, and trust me, people notice that. And meanwhile, there's guys out there like me or my friends that are already living the life of their dreams, and not because we have a fat bank account, it's just because we move like G's. We walk into a room and energy shifts immediately, people notice us, girls want us. We are already living that life, although money hasn't come up yet. This kind of people we built ourselves before we built the bag. The mindset, the character, and the lifestyle came before the money. And the reality is that when you move like a G, money comes anyway. Because even rich people respect the kind of guy that moves the way he wants, get everything that he wants, and has girl, even though he has no money. And I can tell you that this doesn't work the other way around. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you exactly how you can make the best decision that you can ever make. Become a G right now. Even if you don't have millions in your bank account, because the truth is that you don't need them. I'm gonna teach you how the life you want doesn't start after you get rich, and that once you start acting like this, not only you will start enjoying life more, but you will also get rich as a consequence. Look, there's a reason why you're changing money like your life depends on it, and it's basically because people have told you that once you get the money, you will also have the lifestyle, that you will be respected, you will have everything that you want, and girls will want you. But that's complete bullshit. Not only money doesn't guarantee that, but you can also start getting all those things without even having any money. If you truly believe that hustling in silence, hiding behind your laptop, ignoring women and dressing like trash will someday get you to be like a G, you got this all wrong. True Gs don't wait until that moment comes. They start behaving like that from the beginning. If you're a fucking nerd hiding behind the computer, you will be as miserable but with a Rolex on your wrist once you make your big hits. I want that you start living with this philosophy from now on. Before you make the money, you build the man. You build that dangerous character who is charismatic, stylish, and desirable. Now, you want to become a G? Let's see how you can start behaving like one even if you don't have any money right now. The first step, start with your body. Look, appearance talks alone even before you say a single word. If you see me like this, you'll probably respect me. If you see a guy who's immensely rich but doesn't take care of his grooming, his body, and his appearance, you won't respect him. But instead, if you're broke and you show up with an amazing biceps and a six-pack, trust me that people will notice you. The second step is fixing your style. Look, I have many videos explaining how to have a good style, but the most important thing that you need to understand is fit and how to look stylish. Stop dressing like a fucking kid and get some good clothes. And go for something like full black or something like that if you want to command respect and authority. The greatest thing that you can do here is get all your clothes tailored, because it's very cheap and it will make you look very expensive. The third trait that you need to master is communication. Okay, learn how to speak. Becoming charismatic starts with how you talk to other people, the confidence that you have, and the posture you have. So don't be shy or insecure. Speak calmly and show that you consider yourself a G by commanding respect, being confident, and not caring about other people's opinion. The fourth step, and I don't even care if you agree with this or not, is enhancing your dating life. I have never met a true G without feminine abundance, and that's a fact. Just stop ignoring women or being the kind of guy that is incapable of pulling one. You need to learn how to level up your game. Of course money can help, but you don't really need money in order to attract women, okay? Women are not that drawn to that kind of rich character, but the one that has an amazing personality, makes them laugh and feel great with them. So start leveraging that. Look, I've met rich guys that look like shit and don't have a good personality and they can't pull even one woman. And I've met other guys that even though they don't have a Rolex, they understand how to treat women, how to use humor in their interactions, how to look good and pull any kind of woman that they desire. And truly, I can tell you this from experience because I don't have my first Rolex yet, but I've had plenty of feminine abundance in my past, and I still do. And the fifth thing that you want to do is creating your lifestyle design. Look, I've made a video explaining this in much more detail, but let me give you a little insight. Don't wait until you have all the money in the world to start living the way you truly want to live, because it's actually not that expensive. It's not expensive to go to the best hotel in your city and have a drink, go on a trip from time to time, and surround yourself with G's who have the same mentality as you. Just by living in the place you want to live in, dressing like you want, looking at the mirror and seeing the man that you want to be, and having family in abundance, that's actually a fucking great lifestyle. Look, I've mastered all the above, and I can tell you from experience that even making less than $2,000 per month, you can already look like your ideal self would, dress expensive as fuck, have all the women that you want, and live an amazing lifestyle. Become the kind of guy that people respect from who you are, not for the money you have. And now let me ask you another question. What do you think will happen when you truly become that ideal self and also get money? Because the truth is that if you're an absolute G, you will make money as a consequence. And if you were able to live an amazing lifestyle while being broke, imagine how your lifestyle will be when you are rich. Now you know how to live, and the trips you did now are gonna be in 5-star hotel rooms. The women that you pulled, instead of being an 8 from time to time, it will be 10s every single day. And instead of wearing $200 suits, you will start wearing Tom Ford $7,000 suits. Because if you're already that man before you make money and already have the lifestyle that you want, when you have the money, everything will compound massively. But the truth is that if you don't know how to live before you have all the money, you will still be the same fucking nerd that is jerking off all day and hiding behind his computer once you start making these big hits. So now, if you truly want to become that ideal self, that fucking G that gets every single one of his goals achieved, I made a one-on-one coaching program for you. I'm not only going to teach you how you can look exactly like your ideal self would through your personal style, but I'm also going to give you all the practical exercises that I've done through my life in order to have a charismatic and magnetic presence, and also start enhancing your dating life so you have feminine abundance from day one. Once you start living like that, everything that you want will accomplish eventually. And in the meantime, at least you will be enjoying your life and not living like a nerd. It's a non-negotiable right now to have this kind of lifestyle, and it's never been easier. So you just need to go to the link in the description, book a call with me, and I will make a personalized plan for you so you start living like that right now. I hope that you truly enjoyed this video. If you're truly serious with having a lifestyle that you truly enjoy, I will see you inside my coaching. And for all the other ones who are not as courageous, I will see you in the next one, gents.